Hey everyone, it's Two Pretty D's.
Hi. We are in a state of recovery because we got back from the Invictus Games yesterday.
Düsseldorf was wunderbar.
Yes. And we both, I don't know, we came down with something. We're both trying to recover, so.
I think it's just the sheer...
the shouting, the screaming.
The shouting, the screaming.
We have sore throats.
Yes, all the excitement with all the teams. Yes.
But it was wonderful. If you ever get a chance to go...
You've got to do it.
You got to do it.
And it doesn't matter what time you go.
Yeah.
If you go for the beginning, if you go for towards the end. Mm-hmm. It's an all-around wonderful event.
Oh, absolutely. Very positive.
Yes.
And anybody who's there want to be there.
Yes.
You're not going to want to go to a military or a veterans event, competition with veterans who are struggling with PTSD or have physically impaired in some way. If you don't want to be there, if you don't want to cheer and champion these people. So,
but what was nice
unless if you're the deranger.
Well, we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
But what was interesting is the whole layout, the organization, the arrival. I feel like Princess Meghan had a little bit of impact this year.
Impact in that. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
The venue was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, we had to park. We thought it would be very difficult. We parked outside. We didn't use their parking. Mm-hmm. And we walked in.
We had free parking at the park.
Right.
And we walked right all up to the stadium.
Yeah.
And, just easy access to get in and out.
To get in and out. And the layout of the way they laid it out, they had like a section just for media.
Right.
And they had, actually, they didn't say just media. It was...
and entertainment.
Approved media or legitimate media.
Harry doing a little shade.
Exactly.
Right.
And they were off in this little corner.
Right.
And then they had the big stadium where they had the volleyball,
basketball, the rugby.
And rugby there. And also table tennis.
Yes.
And also the rowing.
Yes.
And then on the outside, they had the other venues.
Well, first of all, the pavilion for...
all of the sponsors.
Yes.
Yes.
And then behind that, you could actually test out some of the games and try.
Right. They had like a little park where you could go out and try it. You get a little bit of 5 minutes. Training on how to shoot an arrow, and you could practice archery.
Let's just say that
table tennis.
Well, table tennis was awesome, and playing with the German military that was fun.
Yeah.
And the whole.
Gabe wasn't there, so this little pretty D just switched sides. She's like, Gabe's not here. Oh, there's the German military. They look good in uniform. I'm gonna go play. All of a sudden, someone
the host country.
All of a sudden, table tennis. I lost it, y'all. It was.
And then I think I did find my new sport.
Yes,
archery.
Archery. Yes, I loved that too. That was really fun.
Yeah.
And then we had. Then you could even try out the wheelchair.
Yes. And you could do the basketball, or you could do the volleyball.
Yeah, and you strap your legs down so you don't use that as a aid to you. So you get to see how it is, the
and
difficulty.
how intense, and oh my gosh,
exactly.
The athleticism.
Yes,
is beyond par.
Yeah, they need upper body strength.
Yes, the strength that you need to have and the control. Yes, all of that. It's just amazing.
And especially when you see them on TV, how you see them crashing to each other.
And the sound.
All that stuff.
When it
hits.
Boom.
Yes, okay. It's intense competition.
Yes.
So when you try that, it's like, oh my goodness. And the people.
Yes. Everyone was so
nice. So
even the
nice
kids.
And exactly. So nice and friendly.
Yeah.
I think at one point there, I was getting a little bit I thought that Columbia should have gotten a point in some game
they got robbed. It was the volleyball.
Yeah, but then it's like, we're not here for that. We're not going to no, you cheated. You know how we are in regular games?
Yes.
Yeah,
we're like, come on, ref. What was that?
Yeah, let it go. Let it go.
Yes.
Because we don't have the instant replay. No. We don't have that angle of vantage
but
point.
But they did have the camera right on the line, on the net.
But it's like,
but then
let
we
it
realized
go.
It's about
let it go. Exactly.
The sportsmanship, the camaraderie.
Exactly. And here was Harry and Meghan right across from us. So we were
acting a fool.
We were like, no,
But there was a moment I saw Harry go, So
exactly.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
But it was so much fun, and like I said, the merchandise. We went into the merchandise place, and
we went crazy.
Yeah, we went crazy.
We had to. Well, we got to get our Invictus
I
swag.
got a T-shirt
and
a
the
jacket.
pins.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the pins. Yeah,
yes,
pins.
Yes. So, but okay.
Yes.
Do we want to drop them? Because all we know is the Sussexes are all about the stats. And
yes.
Can we talk about their effect and their impact?
Right. Okay.
How many people? How many views? How many support? How many athletes?
Well, there was online support,
yeah.
Right? And then there was also, I saved this. This was from the Invictus Games.
Mm-hmm.
For the stats. Okay, let's go
from the foundation.
While I pull it up. Yeah.
From the foundation, but it was just off the chart.
Mm-hmm.
I think Germany had the largest amount of views online.
Mm-hmm.
The most competitors, because we had two new host country, or how many? Was it 2 or 3? Two new host countries join in with Nigeria and Colombia.
Right.
So yes, so over the last week, more than 140,000 spectators, 21 broadcasters, 800 accredited journalists covered the Invictus Games. 431,710,000 households tuned in from 67 countries.
Right.
And all these people saw Prince Harry and our Meghan live in Germany.
Germany. I mean, those numbers, and that's just the online number.
Right. And then they'd even state how many volunteers that were support and to keep this games going.
Right. And exactly. I mean, it was just
it was
Düsseldorf
amazing.
2023. And I think as far as participants, we had in the stadium for the closing ceremonies, that section where we were in, I think that holds about like 20,000 people. That was packed.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really packed. And that's not the athletes,
and
the competitors or the sponsor, the support or people who were there as their backups or volunteers or their, physical therapists or the, healthcare individuals. That didn't even include those people.
That's an addition to. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I forgot I think 1,200 students participated.
Yeah, 1,400.
1,400? Yeah. Okay.
I think might have been a little bit more students participated. Yeah. That day when they had school day. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
The kids.
Yes.
Were all over. I guess every school was invited to bring the children
Literally
out.
The whole entire city of Düsseldorf, all of their schools sent all of the kids.
And when Harry and Meghan, we'd go to different events, and we were like, oh, I hope we see him here. I hope we see him there. And we would go for one game competition, and then we'd leave and go someplace else, and then to see something, because we were like, oh, let's go to archery now. We have to see this. Or let's go to this race. Mm-hmm. And as soon as we turned our back, Harry and Meghan would sneak in.
It was about the element of surprise, and I think they did that for security reasons.
Oh yeah. And but the fact is, our timing was so off,
right? But we did see the kids run from the backpack.
Yes, when we saw
they were balling after them.
Yeah, when we saw,
if I could have run as fast like those kids, I would have dropped everything, but it wouldn't have looked cute. It would have been as smooth.
It wouldn't be as
the kid
you might have hurt yourself.
I would have hurt myself. Yes. It would have been medic.
Everybody was excited, so excited. And kids all around.
Yes.
Harry and Meghan.
Yes.
They saw them in a golf cart and took off running.
Yes.
The golf cart had to speed up. They
eventually slowed down. But yes.
Yes, they did. But it was just... just awesome.
And the positive energy.
Yeah, very positive energy. I hate to deviate, but something else big was going on.
Stop.
Really big. Okay.
I love how you're trying to sell it.
Okay. So, while all of this is going down at Invictus Games Düsseldorf in Germany now, the people on Stutter Island arrange a podcast interview. And this is what... And they said this is the word they use. This is how vile these people are. They said they were going to torpedo. I'm sorry, I'm making Pretty D cough and she can't because she's sick. They were going to torpedo the opening of Harry's games. Okay, so they had this podcast with Mike Tildale, Sarah, her husband, right? Mike Tildale, Princess Anne, Egg and Bones, and these two people asking them questions.
were the people? I didn't even know there was extra people.
Yeah, there were two people asking. They can't carry off a podcast, man. They can't sit around and chat. So
they
would
contrast that
exactly with what's going on. So this was supposed to torpedo it because they were in a nice royal room, decorated with their gold accents, etc., etc.
Yeah,
and Willie's sitting there's a couch,
racist,
and Willie's sitting in a couch paintings. Trying to get as close to his Auntie Anne as he can, and Katerina was sitting. Kitty Cat was sitting sort of in the middle on the edge. Doing stuff with her hands.
Jazz hands.
And they were talking about the fun things they like to do.
No. It was a whimper, y'all.
Yeah. Guess what? Beer pong, I'm pretty sure beer pong pretty overshadowed the wheelchair basketball, no?
No.
Okay.
No. Is that
swimming in cold dark water. That's what she likes to do. Swimming in cold dark with Mike Tiller. Swimming in cold dark water.
Why would you have these conversations? Well, first of all,
because you want to show how fun you are.
With your mother?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
yeah, this is how fun you are. When they got in family. I don't care what you want to swim in, how you want to swim. I don't need to know this, okay? But I'm just showing you compare and contrast.
So the positivity kept going.
Yeah, and the big fun, the real news, and this is what they came up with. But anyway, let's go back.
Yes, please. Okay. I know we're already going to get in trouble. Mute challenged.
We've moved on from that.
Okay, yeah.
Let's
talk about his feet.
Everybody, yes. Prince Harry outshone Meghan.
You think so?
Yeah, he did.
He did. I know he did.
Guess what he did?
What'd he do?
He wore different shoes.
Not just each day.
With every outfit.
Every outfit change.
Yeah, if he was changing outfits twice a day, if he was going to be...
The man changed 4 times in one day.
If he was changing outfits, depending on what he was doing, like meeting a dignitary.
Right.
Going to meet with a team, going to meet something else. He had on the right clothing.
Yes.
Because that's what you do. And he had on the right shoes.
And
he had some beige,
the suede loafers?
Yes.
Oh, man.
And then the green and navy.
The green one was nice.
Oh, my gosh. And the dress pumps. The dress shoes. The Oxfords. Yeah.
The man was looking good.
So... nobody should be talking about Prince Harry's shoes ever again. He stepped it up and out, huh?
What Miss Meghan did is made sure that they coordinated.
Yes, they coordinated.
Her outfits were
matching. Yes, everything. When she was in beige, he was in a complementary color. Beige.
Remember those linen shorts and that nice linen jacket?
Yes.
My man was wearing some linen pants.
Yes, exactly.
That's some Callie Harry right there. Yes.
And I don't want to jump ahead.
Yes.
But when she was he was in black denim jeans and this Invictus polo. And I thought she was wearing a denim dress. It wasn't a denim dress. It was a navy, different shades of navy.
Yes.
Blue shirt dress.
Yep.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Similar to the black one she wore, but this one in different shades of navy. That's one where we saw her where we were practicing.
Yes.
Yeah, we were sitting in the audience waiting for her. We waited a whole hour. There was no competition going on.
That's all right, y'all, because we wanted to make sure we had a good shot.
Yeah, because I posted on Twitter, this is happening. Should I wait? And everybody said, yeah, wait. Don't go on to see something else.
Yep, so we kept it
waited.
And sure enough, we got blessed.
Yes.
We got blessed.
Yes. They came out and they had us practice singing Happy Birthday. Then they came out, Buddy came out. That's the mascot.
We got hyped with Buddy. Yep.
Yeah. And then I went to get a pretzel and a beer and a Fanta. I mixed beer with Fanta so it's not strong, right?
Yeah.
And we came back and they had cordoned off the front of the
Friends and family
section and the both sides. And then the general audience...
bum rushing.
Exactly.
You know they're going to bum rush the crowd.
Yeah, and most of us are behind a wall. They put us behind a wall because they know we're crazy. And then they have the announcers down in front.
Yes.
Calling the game and stuff.
Yeah.
And across from us is the friends and family. Friends and family, like people who are related to the athletes who are competing. Competitors who are competing. And Harry and Meghan always go and sit with them.
Right.
Because
you
they have their kids there and everything.
Yes.
So we were there and we were just waiting. We caught them. I did a video of them coming in. I posted it online, but I don't have a good camera. So the best camera I did it with my iPad.
It's all good.
Yeah, so I posted it online. We saw them come in, and it looks fuzzy, but we saw the real thing.
Yes.
Really gorgeous.
And oh my God.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes. They came
Beautiful
in.
woman.
Yes. Holding hands.
I know.
Touching you.
And then
and they sat down. I knew where his friend.
Yes.
His friend was sitting in a certain section, and
son,
I knew.
Harriman?
Yes.
Yes.
And the other two guys that was in the video.
His best friend.
Yes.
Was his best friend was there because it was his birthday.
Yes. Was sitting right next to him.
Yes. And he didn't know that all that stuff
right.
was happening.
And everybody was. He didn't know. And
No.
everybody was there, and he sat down, and then. They played a set, yeah, and between
they did like a practice round.
Yeah,
the crowd all hyped up.
Yeah, and between sets,
the accordion player from the German military.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Came in.
Yes.
And they says, we want to just have a little break and just to do something special. And everybody just said, you all know what we're going to do, right? So you're like, right. And we started to sing Happy Birthday to Prince Harry.
Right. And then he gets... You know Harry. He doesn't like all the.
I don't think everybody has done that for him before. He started. He was shocked.
He was shocked, and then he turned around because I think Masson was telling him.
Yeah, his friends
were
like,
stand.
His friends were like, he was looking at everybody like,
yes,
I'm gonna get you.
Do it. Yes.
Again.
Yep.
And they sang Happy Birthday to him, and the whole stadium. Yes. And then they made him come down.
Yes. And
they gave him a cake. And then they gave him a nice present.
Yes.
I don't know what it was, but he said, and they said, this is for you, sir. This is for you. And he was like, I don't know what to do. And then they gave him the volunteers gave him a jersey.
Yes. It was so nice.
It was so nice, and everybody applauded and gave him a like standing O. But it was it was so nice to see that he got the props that that he is well deserved.
Yes.
While on the same time, the other family talked about everything else but
Harry.
But you know what?
But Invictus Games, they didn't even talk about the Team Britain.
Yes.
That's messed up. Or excuse me, Team UK.
Right.
That's messed up.
Right. No, I was talking about, I said this online. I said, they didn't get a proper send-off. He's like, what do you mean you didn't get a proper send-off? This military guy came and spoke to them and they had a send-off. No. Let me tell you, when these games first started, and what I see other countries, I saw a prince.
Yes.
I think, was it Norway or Sweden? I don't know. Came out and sent off their team.
It was Norway.
Yeah, I saw other countries come out and dignitaries come out and verbally send off their team and televised it. And it used to be the royal family used to do that, and the British news media used to cover it. And they used to see them, having a nice send-off.
Right.
No. Ever since they become popular... and they can't use it to prop up the other brother. Now they are like saying this radio silence from them, radio silence from media, and then they put out this crappy little thing,
some bullshit statement about we don't get involved in other family members' organizations.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I know. Queen,
excuse me. That is
the Queen of Betty. For all her faults and whatnot, but for that type of thing, nope, she would have been right there and supported the team.
Supporting the military. Right. No matter who you matter, but you got petty and petty up. It's short as shit. Yeah, be careful. So
yes,
that's it. So back.
So then
let's talk about Meghan's outfits.
Please do. I mean, Harry's game was on point.
Yes.
So
we talked about the black shirt dress. We talked about the blue shirt dress.
Yes.
The beige short set.
Yes.
The beige short set with the cardigan that broke
the internet.
The internet.
And everything sold out literally as soon as you saw it. Like the white a V-neck polo.
Yeah.
Gone.
You could probably afford it. I can't afford it right now.
See how my bank account is signed up. It's not real. So it's not conducive to those types of purchases at this time. Look, you look at me at the games, okay?
But I did she had this navy blue dress on. I wasn't at that event, but it was like maybe a formal reception event.
Yes.
And then she had on a different outfit too. I think it was a pantsuit when she was with the friends and family.
Or I thought it was with the NATO.
Yeah.
She was wearing the khaki. It was all like a beige.
Khaki stuff. Oh, and then, but she had her friends and family. They had so many,
dinner.
dinner.
Events, yep.
Because like while they're going to all of these games, everybody, they are, and trying to support people and, going to the finals, giving out medals where they can. Mm-hmm. They also had a range, like receptions for all the families and friends.
For each of the countries.
Yeah, receptions with the athletes, going to meet each individual country.
Yep.
They had put on a reading session where
kids.
Megan read to the kids, and this is not in any sequential order. There
was just different events that was going on throughout the day and then that night. Yep.
So it's not like they came out and did one event,
right,
and just went away.
Yes.
I went back to their...
Nope. They were involved. They were
involved in everything.
Everything.
And they were working hard. I was like, I don't know how they do it.
I don't know, but I probably needed a couple more Red Bulls or something.
Exactly. They were so involved.
Yes.
Yeah. And one of the things I would say is that the PDA...
Off the chain.
Off the chain.
There ain't nothing about that couple that says divorce.
Exactly.
Okay? The BS that's coming over...
It says separation. Maybe separation? No.
The BS from Shutter Island is
ridiculous.
Yes, no.
They call that one wrong.
Yes, no.
Because whenever Harry always had his arms around his wife, his arm, holding on to her arms.
Yes,
around
there
her
was
shoulders.
always some point of contact.
Right.
Yes.
When he saw something, he was touching her shoulders, and we're like, okay, we gotta watch the game, dude.
But except when they were out doing the awards for the cycling. And the military said, no, come with us. And they walked off to hand out the medals. Mm-hmm. And Harry, there's a picture. And Harry's looking over like, how the hell she get over there?
There was a lot of times Harry almost lost Megan. Like, they were in the audience, and Harry, they were singing and, clapping. And in front was this dude, looked like he was in that Spider-Man movie, the school teacher, right?
Yeah.
And so Harry, Megan, and then Harry saw a kid. Of course, Harry's going to go over and mess with a kid, right?
Right.
He's going to try to entertain the child. So while Harry's doing that, this dude got his opportunity. He said, I'm going to talk to Megan. Looked back, started talking to Megan. Yes. And of course, Megan leaned over, and she's chatting with him.
Yeah.
And then when Harry kind of came back, he realized, wait, what's going on
here?
Hey,
whoa. I didn't authorize this.
I know. I was like, dude, did you get my permission to talk to my wife?
I know, right? Did you see me do the head nod? No.
Okay. He went, Harry's whole neck bent. And you about to lose it, dude. It's like,
yes.
Oh gosh. There was that one. And the one where
they were walking out. And I don't know if he was just happy dancing or if it was like Harry was having a good old time.
I saw him do that a couple of times. Yeah, they were getting ready to coming in, and Harry saw with Megan, and Harry's doing this dance where he's twirling shaking his hips and twirling his arms. It's like
he's trying to do the conga.
I don't know what he was doing, but Harry's partying.
He was trying to whine.
Oh
my God, he was trying to whine.
I don't know what he was doing. But the thing was, Megan didn't see it. He stood it behind her back. And then next time...
She knows him doing something goofy.
I don't know if she knew this. She probably seen it on TV, to see what he did.
Right.
And then next time, he's doing it again. He's like dancing. And then he's like, okay, I'm straight. I'm But he was relaxed. This is his home.
Yes.
This is his place. It was awesome.
And, they were both happy and confident and
exactly.
just exuding joy. It was,
and giving us so much PDA.
I know.
We didn't know what to do with ourselves.
Shoot.
Yeah. So, you know what they decided on the other side of the road?
Oh, Lord, what did they decide?
They decided that the TOB, they're not going to do the Earthshot thing together.
The Earth shit?
Yeah. They're not going to do...
Excuse my French.
Shite. They're not going to do that together. They'll be doing that separately.
Yes.
So, because they can't compete. There's no way they're not good actors. They cannot put on that PDA demo.
Okay. They don't work. Okay?
Yes.
You got to work to be able to do that.
If you're an actor. Remember they acted that 10-year anniversary picture?
You mean the Mucinex commercial that they made? Or some type of
excuse me, yeah.
Some type of, allergy medication commercial with the family. All in brown, looking all depressed.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
So they said she's not going to be going there. And another thing they did, they wanted to upstage.
Of the final?
No, upstage this Meghan, I guess, coming out. And they sent her to a prison. She went to prison. And when she came out,
Bones?
Yeah, 2 fingers, the index and the middle finger were bandaged together.
Well.
And people were talking about, this...
she got issues.
These signs of,
bulimia.
These are the
Rickles
signs
or
you
rickets
need.
or whatever.
Russell signs or whatever they call it. They say it's a
They call it
trampoline.
rickets?
They say it was a trampoline accident. She had with the kids. Yeah, so I'm like, a trampoline accident?
Bones on a trampoline would break.
Would only catch these
like
2
the glass
fingers.
man.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
Samuel Jackson's character.
Yeah, they send her to prison, probably like, this is where you're going to be locked up. It's like, because we can't. Okay, because we can't do this.
What can we say?
But
that not only well organized, just everything, the flow, the feel, the vibe, closing ceremony.
Right.
Man.
Okay, but let's talk about the German military men that we met. We were talking to.
Oh, yes.
I was telling them about my my affiliation with the military is purely from civil. I work for the military, but on the civil side, not on the,
Not active duty.
Not active duty or anything like that.
Right.
And he was telling me, I was like, well, there's a lot of you guys here. He's like, yeah, we got a chance to come out because they had a lot of people, a lot of veterans who are, and also active military who get to come out and, they're competing, so they want to show them some support. And I thought it was really nice. And then he says, because of our,
because of their history.
He kind of said, I was like, I feel so sad. But anyway, I understood.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, they were just
knew, they knew the responsibility of,
Yeah.
This is not just for fun or
exactly. Yeah, but there was exactly, but there was so many military, there was so many dignitaries. I was walking past this man, I guess he had on a nice suit and military uniform.
Minister of Defense.
Yes.
For Germany. He was over by the Chinook helicopter.
Yes, and there was somebody else from another country.
Yes.
Not just from Germany. And I said, Harry and Meghan must be coming because there's this guy, he has a cord from his ear, an earpiece with a cord from his ear. Yeah. I know, the military guy said, no, that's for him. I said, who? That general over there. Okay, I understand.
Yep. All their generals were there and they were decked out.
It was that's why they search us going in.
Yes. Make sure.
Yeah, make sure.
But they had all those active duty ready to deploy.
Exactly.
In case somebody tried to act a fool.
Yes. So there was, if you want to feel safe, there's one place.
Oh my God, we felt safe. Super safe.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, let's not do anything stupid.
Well, hold on. What did the security guy say? What did you have in your bag? And you were like, he's like, you don't have any drugs, do you?
No, because I was trying. My bag was bigger than yours going in.
Yes.
I had my jacket in my backpack. And he wasn't checking it. But he wanted to check Lil D's pocketbook. It was cute. I think he just wanted to check you out.
And that is okay.
I said, you don't want to check my bag? I guess I didn't get that's He said, you have drugs in there? I was about to say, but she doesn't have drugs. Why you check her bag and then my bag? Like, move on. I didn't get it. So they moved on. Well, sometimes parents are slow. And
it's all good.
That was a slow moment.
It's all good.
And one of the things we need to talk about is the fact that the Nigerians took Meghan.
Well, is it really taking her if she is now taking the ancestry test?
No, but they stole her from the rest of us. because I'm sorry. Because there is still another 60-some%, or 50-some%.
Right.
That's not accounted for. And some of that could be from Trini.
Yes, it could be.
And we don't know, but they just took her over. It could be from Benin or another place, Ghana, but they took her over. And
but that's okay. That's okay. But I think what probably drew the straw is when they gave the wedding... the wedding rice?
No, it was so funny. It's because they will...
Or was it the official naming?
I guess they were taking her over so much. They gave her official name.
Yes.
Right. The team said, she has accepted her, embraced her heritage, so we're going to give her a name. And they invited her to Nigeria, and she said she's going to come and bring her kids.
Yes.
And they give
her
her
it's going to be off the chain.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they also give Harry a name.
Yes.
But when they were all over her, Harry was like, after 5 minutes, he was like, this one lady, I met one of the Nigerian ladies, we were chatting, okay? Yeah. Because every time you meet a person who's from the Sussex squad, I mean, it's like a party. And you're so excited to see them.
Oh, and hold up. Yeah. Did we not oh my God, we saw so many people. And I'm like, oh my God, Sussex! Yes! It was like awesome.
Yeah, but we didn't have, I lost mine in the fire. Yeah. So we didn't have any Sussex squad t-shirts or anything.
Right. But we did see other members.
Yeah, we saw them who had their squad things on there.
Yep.
And we went up and it was so much fun. And but Prince Harry gave them 5 minutes with Meghan. And then they were negotiating a bride price. And
that's what I'm saying. He had the book ready to go.
He's like, no price.
He better be prepared to bring the cow and the goat.
He put his arms around Meghan.
Yes.
And that was the cutest. He's like, mine, no, nada. No. He was not having it.
Or no, that's Russian.
Nine. Yes, it was so funny. It was just seeing all of that. Love and camaraderie, and it was just awesome. And then, so all of this is going on, and you know that up next week is the UN coming up, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And we all know that Meghan has spoken at the UN.
Yes, as well as
official
Harry.
capacity. Yes, and Harry was invited to speak on behalf of the
Nelson
Mandela Foundation.
Yeah.
So T.O.B., the other brother, arranged a summit in New York. Another goddamn summit. That's not good.
It was a money laundering event.
This summit now is around the same week that they'll be having the UN.
Right.
And it's UN adjacent. It's not at the UN. Oh, my throat.
It's not even adjacent.
It's not adjacent. He got a hotel.
That is not near the UN.
Close to the UN.
No, it did not.
Is it close? I thought it's close.
No, the Plaza Hotel. And if you look where the UN is located.
Oh, yeah, I know where the Plaza Hotel is. Yeah, I know. No. You're right. It's not
far
close.
away.
It's not close. But it's in the same city.
He got to go run.
Yeah.
Get in a taxi or whatever and
it's
drive
in the same,
over.
Yeah, it's in the same city. So he arranged a summit in the same city. And he's giving a speech. And the media, in the British media, are going to lie to people. And they're going to say, Prince, whatever it is speaking at, and then probably won't say at UN, is at the UN, or so, probably they're going to, I don't know how they're going to lie.
They said, he was at a podcast.
At the UN.
With Angela Merkel.
So that means the desperation is really...
And so one of the squaddies pointed out that was not planned.
Yes.
He showed up, bum rushed their interview.
Yeah.
And they added an extra chair.
Right.
That didn't match the chairs that the other two, that Angela was sitting in and the other lady. Looking a hot mess. And there's only 2 glasses of water. Mm-hmm. He wasn't supposed to be there. Take your punk ass home. Mm-hmm. Go back home.
So anyway, he's speaking.
Yes.
And he's speaking about his prize to selected audience. I am pretty sure they're paid actors.
I told you, it's money laundering activity.
So he is not... He is NOT with all in all capitals, invited to speak at the UN. The desperation here is real.
It's on another
really
level.
Sad.
It's on another level.
It's like, should I be scared for Harry and Meghan? I mean, this guy. I mean, there's nothing he can do.
No, but
he's not going to be globally famous. Everybody know he's an angry man, petulant child, who beat up on his brother. He's abusive.
Yes,
he's
just
totally
like his daddy.
Abusive.
Yep.
And I don't want to end on this.
No, we're gonna end on positive.
Yeah, I want to end. Let me finish this too.
Yeah.
The other thing is the Duke of Mexico. Yeah. is coming out saying he doesn't recognize the Meghan that he rose, the daughter that he raised. And I'm thinking, if you don't recognize her, move on.
You know what's crazy?
Move on.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Who the fuck is the Duke of Mexico?
Duke of Mexico.
No, I'm like, I've already removed him from my memory.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
The sperm donor. But anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So now he's like,
look, they're dragging out their old tricks.
And
they're doing their old
exactly.
tricks.
They want to, instead of talking about the Invictus Games, they don't want to do that. Or instead of, they want to dig the British team instead of focusing on them.
They could have focused on them, and then that way they could still support, but not,
No, then people's like, why? Where did they go? What?
Yeah.
Then they would have to say Invictus Games. So they decided to pull out this asshat. Now, this is it. He's recovered from his stroke.
What stroke? That man ain't never had
But
no
he's
stroke.
good, and he's talking and speaking
hangover.
as bad as he was before.
Because he's a hot mess.
Right.
Yes.
And he wants to see Archie and Lily.
Yeah.
But he's making no pleas to see the 30-year-old grandchildren that he has never met.
No,
he ain't trying to see them because they ain't got no money.
No,
he's trying to see Tyler Perry's niece.
Yes.
And
his goddaughter.
his goddaughter. And so it's like, move on, people. You've lost the plot, you've lost the story.
But they're still trying to regurgitate and put that crap out.
Yeah, you're done.
Be mindful, y'all.
Yes, don't even listen to them. But anyway, I never listen to him. I can't stand his voice. I can't just stand to look at him. He just looks oily. He looks like he needs a bath. I'm sorry, Megan.
Does,
but
and he
does.
doesn't wash his legs.
Okay, let's move on. Okay.
But let's end on the positive.
Yeah, on the front page of the German paper.
The Rhine, I butchered Rhine Schneestadt or something like that. But that was the name.
Is Prince Harry
with the two kids, and they're all like
and they are
so excited.
I mean, so excited for him. I mean, the Prime Minister, when in a closing ceremonies, gave an excellent speech and said such glowing things about Prince Harry and the Invictus Games that he, created and leads. And I mean, that to me is,
so profound.
It's so profound and it's so epic. And
as well as the CEO of Boeing,
right,
one of the major sponsors. Mm-hmm. First of all, I didn't know he was black, so I was like, "Go ahead, black man. Okay, I might need to get a job.
I might need to go, boy."
Oh yes, but
can I just say one thing?
Sure.
There's some Karens who found out how to contact people from the Invictus Foundation.
Oh Lord.
Okay, and they've decided that if you don't like seeing so much of Harry and so much of Meghan, you need to write that in foundation and let your feelings be known.
How stupid
so
can they get?
I am going to write that foundation too and let them know I didn't see enough of Meghan and I didn't see enough of Harry.
No,
I needed more. I want to see him every day, every event.
Yes.
I don't care how tired they are. Drag them on
I want to see every time the golf cart takes them to the next section. We
want to see exactly. We want to see all of that.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, go ahead.
No,
so we're talking about the Rangers.
Yes, but in the closing ceremony, the glowing words, all the representation. But I think what was the most kind of unique to the way that they do the preparation for the next games.
Right.
So they had hosted the next games will be held in Canada.
Canada, yeah.
And the whole transfer of the flag.
Yes.
And the taking down of the flag and then the military fold.
Yes.
And then carrying it over
to Canada to get handed off to Canada.
Yeah.
And then you had Justin Trudeau coming on and saying how
excited
excited
to come to Canada.
Welcome to Canada. Yeah.
Yeah. And then something about, it might be winter in Canada, but we're used to it.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Come on out to Whistler.
Yeah. There was so many dignitaries, so many brass out there. In the VIP section, yeah.
When they announced Canada, but that fact that in the video, they showed each of the Native American, or Native
original
Canadian,
people,
indigenous tribes to Canada. And each of them did a welcome from each of the regions in their native language.
Right.
I thought was awesome.
Yeah. I like to call them original people as opposed to the indigenous. I don't know why.
Original.
I don't know. That's just me.
The real.
That's just me.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway.
But it was nice.
It was
really
nice. It was excellent.
But well done. Very classy, very...
And we had a wonderful time. We ate so much schnitzel.
Yes, Venus.
And screamed and yelled and cheered.
And the Krakow, the red sausage. Oh my God, that was so good.
Yes,
it's like they know. how to do sausage. Yeah,
we did.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we
pretzels.
did,
Oh,
right?
about the pretzels.
Yes.
The bread. Oh my God.
Okay, one day I'll be able to go online and sign up as a sentinel. They had this thing. There's
you can?
Yes, it was a real thing where you could sign up as a sentinel.
Okay.
And you could give as much as you can a month.
Okay.
Maybe you could start with like $5 a month. Whatever. But it helps. It goes to Invictus Games Foundation.
Well, with that being said, it was also announced by the German Prime Minister that all of the active duty military will still get support for the next year.
Right.
After the games are over.
Yes, from Invictus Games.
Yes, which was amazing.
Which was amazing, yeah.
So they're still getting the support, the mental health, access to, the care.
Right.
So.
And everything that they need. And the other thing, too, is that I signed up for, I signed you up and me up.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Okay.
I signed us up for the next games.
Oh,
to go to Canada.
Oh, snap, y'all.
I put our interests. But since I'm
gonna
from,
have to do
I'm
some
from
ginger
the US
and lemon.
and you from the
Netherlands.
will be from the Netherlands,
No,
I hope
from the US.
I hope we all got picked. We both get picked.
Okay.
And we both get picked to work together.
Well, why didn't you put us both from the U.S.?
I probably should have.
It's all good.
But
we could reapply.
We could reapply, put two names. But it shows interest.
Yes.
And if they call us, then they'll send us the form. And it's going to be February 2024 when you could actually apply.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we have no history of volunteering, but, we
Why
met.
not start
yes.
now?
Yeah.
Why not start now?
Well, no history of volunteering with the Invictus Games.
Right. I was going to say.
So we're going to be there.
Things,
and it'll be off the chart. It'll be crazy. We get to see Harry more. But the thing
we might
is,
have to fool, but it's okay.
No, it's get to see the teams more. I think. Yeah, because we wanted to have more pictures with the teams,
with the athletes,
and with the different countries. But if you're not a volunteer, it's hard. But we ran into them. We ran into Tyra walking.
Getting ready for the archery competition. She was getting ready for the quarterfinals.
Yeah, and we were walking back from archery. So we were like, oh, next thing, and she was headed, and we were like, oh, Tyra. So. And we saw so many people and, on the way. So, but, to get them all together at once and get a picture, that's kind of tough.
Mm-hmm. If you're not either a volunteer of a certain level.
Yeah. And you couldn't go into a certain section. But Prince Harry set it up perfectly. And one of the areas we didn't mention in the whole venue is the section where the athletes are.
Yes.
I mean, each country have their own, I keep calling athletes, and I really should say competitors. But each country had its own tent and set up for, their people.
Yep. And they could get meals all day.
With all their needs would be met and different things like that. But, and it's private so that they could, decompress, and get ready and do what they need to do to compete and heal themselves. So, for us, the Invictus Games was fun. Watching the competition. It was fun meeting new people. It was fun seeing squaddies. It was just fun posting.
Seeing Harry and
Meghan. Being in the same venue as Harry and Meghan. In the same section as Harry and Meghan. I could say I sang to Harry and Meghan.
We did.
Yes. And right now we are one. We didn't meet Harry and Meghan personally to shake their hand. Excuse me.
But we are one degree away.
We're one degree away because they met Tyra and they hugged Tyra and we met her and we hugged her.
Yes.
So we are 1 degree of separation away from Harry and Meghan. And we
claim it.
So thanks for listening, everybody.
All right. Bye-bye.
We're going to go heal. Bye.
Bye.